have been asking me, why are you making these videos? And I have an answer. Welcome to Allie on Life, where we are talking about life, business, telling great stories, crafting our messages, and getting them out there. Why video? And also why YouTube? And why this topic? Well, I would love to tell you all about that. But first, if you have been watching these videos and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do that. And also, if you would share this with some of your friends, that would be really great too. And I would really appreciate it. Why video? If you know anything about me, you know I'm a writer. I love to express myself through well-crafted, well-edited, written words. And sometimes I'm not that great in person. Although, I will say, I love to talk. So that is part of why I want to make videos. And also, I love doing this. I love being on video. I love watching myself. And hey, that's a little weird. I'm a little weird, but since I record and edit my own videos, it's actually not a bad thing to enjoy watching myself. Now, I first learned that I enjoy making videos by making fun of people who do. It's a thing that happens sometimes, you know, you're like, oh, that person is blah, 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 and then you realize, well, I actually think that's pretty cool. So that's what happened. I thought it was hilarious that people were making videos in their cars. And so I made a live Facebook video, making fun of people making videos in their cars. And it was kind of fun. And I made a video with my friends one night, just a live Facebook video, making fun of people who do Facebook Lives. And it was kind of fun. And then I was on Facebook and I saw a plank challenge. And I always love to do exercise challenges. It's one of the things that really keeps me motivated to keep moving and keep fit. And I thought a plank challenge would be really fun. So I challenged some of my friends to join me in that. And a few of them were like, yeah, that sounds great. Are you gonna do this on video or something? And I said, sure, of course. I will go live on Facebook every day for a month. And I did. And I kind of liked it. So from that point on, I thought maybe there is a YouTube channel in my future. And why not Facebook Live? Well, Facebook Live, any kind of live video, is pretty fun. There's this energetic atmosphere that happens whether you're doing an educational presentation or an interview or a plank challenge and doing cha-cha planks every day, because I did those too. But as much as I love creating content and improvising, I also am an editor. I love taking content that already exists and making it better, polishing it up, taking out the bad stuff, adding fun things to it if I can, and just making it that much better. As we know, I love making things better. It's what I do. So that is why I record and edit these videos. Now, are they perfect? No. Do I edit them perfectly? Also, no. I am very much still learning this process, and I would love to make more creative elements in these videos and things like that. In fact, my producer, Jamie, and I have been working on that, and we've had a few struggles. So no, they're not perfect. In fact, sometimes I mess up so bad that editing the video becomes difficult, and I have to decide if I'm going to leave a mistake in or redo the whole video. It's a toss-up. I've done both. The fact is, I don't really mind screwing up that much, especially when I can edit it out. But really, I kind of like laughing at myself, and I don't mind other people laughing at me either. So it's all good. Now, why YouTube? I already said why I didn't choose Facebook Live as my video medium. There's a lot of pressure in that live stuff, and I really do like the editing and making it good before I get it out there. But there are other places that you can do video as well. And so I chose YouTube because it's a long format video. It stays on the internet for a long time. You can find it for a long time. If you do Facebook videos, they're there and they kind of disappear pretty quickly, like a week. It's really hard to find them anymore at that point. But a YouTube video can have a pretty long life. And so I like that idea. I also like the idea of being able to ramble and talk for as long as I want to, cut it out if I need to, but keeping it under a minute, like some of the other formats that are available right now, is not something that I'm really that interested in. My confession is I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. I have friends who do, and I watch a little bit, But really the whole world is watching stuff on this platform. And so that's a good place to be. Whether it's something that I am consuming content in all the time, or if I'm focusing more on creating content. Video is the future, but it's also the present. If you have something to say and you have the equipment and the space and the availability to make a video, do it. I love podcasting. I love listening to them, and I probably at some point will have a podcast if I can find the right topic. But video is great, and you don't have to have a whole lot of equipment or a fancy setup. I mean, I will show you right now what it looks like when I set up for my videos and what the rest of this room looks like beyond the camera. It's pretty amazing. As you can see, I do not have an ideal setup. And at some point I would like to have a better one, but I'm working with what I have right now. And that's one thing that I've learned about video is that you can do that. You just have to have a little bit of know-how and a little bit of guts to get it out there, and it can happen. So for me, I just happen to have a really good friend, my friend Jamie, who has a film degree and knows all of the filming, editing, all that kind of stuff, and is really interested in it and willing to help me out. Also, my husband is just getting his web design certificate, but there was video editing as a part of that. And when our church was shut down back in the spring, thank you 2020, we did recordings of our church services and put those online. So we would record them ahead of time, and then they would edit them, and we would hopefully get them up in time for the Sunday morning service. And it was a challenge, and I learned a lot through that. But mostly what I learned was it's possible. And even though it was a challenge, it wasn't as hard as I always thought it would be. There is a lot involved in setting up and getting videos out there. But you can do it, and you can do it in a week or a few days or however much time that you have to do it in. Personally, as you probably know by now, I'm always wanting to learn how to do new things. So this video medium is one of those, and all of the design elements that go along with it. And as I learn things, I also love to be able to pass on that knowledge to other people. So that's really important to me too. If you are someone who's interested in doing video, reach out to me, because I have resources and I have ideas, and I'm still learning. So I don't have a lot of technical jargon that might be confusing, but I might be able to help you out a little. Now, why talk about business? Especially because I'm not a business expert. I don't have a business degree. I'm not a wildly successful entrepreneur who can show you how to make millions in just a few hours or whatever it is that those people do. I am just a mom who is starting her own business and trying to figure out which one is going to work best and what I can learn along the way. And it just so happens that I love sharing that with people. I had a few other ideas for YouTube channels. I had one idea that we worked on for a little bit, me and Jamie and another one of our friends. We were going to do a fitness channel. That was going to be great. I was going to do a cooking channel with my daughter back when all of the quarantine stuff started. She was really excited about that, and she would probably love it if I picked that idea back up and we did that. I also thought about doing a pastor's wife vlog and all of the struggles that come along with being a pastor's wife, because I am one, so I kind of know how that works. And I pursued that to the point where I was almost ready to start recording. Then I thought, it wasn't something that I could see doing just videos for a really long time. Sometimes I lose interest in things pretty quickly. I don't lose interest in being a pastor's wife. I've been a pastor's wife for a long time. But I just thought business is something that I can grow with. It's something that I can continue to talk about as I learn more, and so then I can share more information with you about that. So that is why I chose that particular topic. And as my business changes, as I focus on different things and on different groups of people, the emphasis of these videos might change a little bit, but it's still going to be focusing on that, documenting my business journey. And so that's what I'm really excited about. Well, what do you think? Have you thought about making videos? If you have, I would love to hear about that in the comments. Tell me your ideas and questions that you have. Maybe I can help you out. And if you have your own channel, tell me that too, because I will definitely check it out. And for this channel, I am working toward an important milestone as far as subscribers go. So once again, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. And if you're interested in a little bit more detailed updates about what I'm doing in my life and my business, you can always subscribe to my email list. I get a little bit more personal in there and have a little bit more detail about what's actually going on. So I will drop the link for that subscription in this description to this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let's chat again soon.